Okay, good evening. So, carrying on with our map where we just introduced a lot of farming industry. Let's kick this off. As you can see, we've already put a substantial number of fields and pigs as well. A few orchards down the side here, and even left room on this side to really expand this even more in the future. We've already got it up to 5 stars, but I'm wondering actually if, yeah, I think I'll leave these policies off. We don't really need them now with turning a decent profit. The town actually needs a few more residents, so I was thinking of trying to squeeze in a few more residents in the areas surrounding this farming industry. Maybe expanding this neighborhood here. It started off in a very grid-like, and yeah, maybe expand this and make it a little more interesting. We have our main through road that now extends throughout most of the city, hops over the highway here, and continues down. I haven't really expanded yet at all in this direction, but I think in the future there's plenty of opportunity to build further and maybe take out some more prime farmland here and maybe actually use it for just some more general expansion. Let me just do a very quick check of things like trash collection. Yeah, we seem to be okay. Oh, we've even got one here that I can turn on again. How's our pollution? Yeah, that's pretty good. Noise levels. What's our fire coverage like? Not great, but we do have coverage at least in each major little chunk of the town. How's health? Yeah, reasonably well covered. Death care is concentrated over this side for now, so actually maybe we can look to expand this little neighbourhood further and put in some death care and some healthcare over here. So I'm wondering whether to carry on expanding down the river. How about I check out the terrain around? Do we have any oil nearby? I can see there's some ore over there. Oh, is that the sea over there? Oh, it must be the coast. Over on the far right there. Yeah, I can see boats. Okay, in that case, maybe we should start to head that way. So I'm thinking taking these 2 slots next. Yeah, I want to see if I can build this one. Okay. And then next we'll fill in the square on the next time we can. Unfortunately, we still can't take this road we put in last time over the river, but I would like to start to take it up and over to at least put a bridge in so that it's obvious what we're doing. let's put that about here maybe. If I put that there, hopefully we can still fit our tree-lined road in underneath. Yeah. Good, okay. Do we want to put any service roads or anything else up and over this hill? Could potentially just add a little road in here that winds its way up to the wind farms. How about I use the topography here and wind our way up, and do a couple of switchbacks here. Yeah, there we go, and maybe take that around to there. Okay, so I do want to continue extending this tree-lined road right around the river bend here. Maybe we can plan out another little suburb here that also hops across and joins in with this suburb over on the other side. So let's continue that. Seeing as we've made it a decent way around the river, I'm thinking that actually we'd benefit from having another main road that crosses over here. There's quite a high bank on this side, so I'm thinking about maybe starting at a level that is just about off the ground. Let's say here. Send it straight across the river, try and keep it roughly the same height. Yeah, to there. Start to bring it down now that we've reached the other side. Yeah, and then wondering whether we should actually take it around this hill. Given how steep the hill is here, we can always put a bit of a bend in. Yeah. Yeah, happy with that. And then maybe get it to wind its way through here and even keep its height above. Yeah, I'm wondering about sticking that straight out right across the highway. Come on. Yeah, I like the way that comes down. So it still needs to slope gently downwards. And then here we can start to have it meet up with the ground. And then here, let's come back to our normal terrain. Throw it all the way out here. Then have this one come and meet up. And here we go, we've joined up with our main road structure again. And now I'm wondering how to connect this up all together. So let me first actually bring this out a bit further. And oh, we've run out of money. Let's speed the game up a little bit. So I think we've done a fairly decent job of creating a road network that will serve the wider town pretty well. Let's see, how could we sensibly join these two up? So, to be honest, this is quite a main collector road. We want this to make sense at how we branch off of here and then start to bring it down. Yeah, let's come down here. How does that look? Yeah, I think that's not too bad. Just do a little bit of traffic work on this junction. Let's give dedicated turning lanes. Actually, I might turn this into an asymmetric road at the end here. There we go. We've given that two options leaving. And now I can do my every exit gets its own lane. Good. Let's see. Wonder if anyone's even going to use this road at the moment. No, nobody wants to come all this way yet. So, given the level of the terrain here, I'm wondering about putting a few sparsely placed houses on the odd hillside section. Yeah, it'd be quite steep if we did do that. Okay. I think for now what I want to do is just keep filling in this grid section here, to be honest. What did we have? We've got our roads with bikes down the side. Yeah, let's continue the pattern. Can that fit underneath? No, not quite. That's close. I think I would like to get the road to fit underneath there, so I'm going to have that level be extended out a little further. Let's get our terrain brush out here, make this a little bit bigger. Let's see if we can should easily fit under there now. Hang on, let me spend a little bit more just to smooth this and then have it slope downwards. Yep, okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's even room for it to have the ground up a little bit. Fine. Works for me. Let's smooth that a little bit. Okay. And yeah, let's continue with bringing this road up a little bit more. Do we want to have another entrance and exit? I think it might be a good idea, right? Just so that we don't have all the traffic confined to this one entrance and exit. So something like that, where we come all the way down to there and maybe connect here as well. Yeah. And I'm going to continue with T-junctions down here, and then actually let's have this just come alongside to here, I think. Yeah. Join into there. Why not even bring this down a little bit more? Yeah. Maybe plan out space for a couple of shops. We're probably going to need water. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do for now. So now we've got a few shops in there. Let's go back to fixing our pattern that we were using. Yeah. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I wanted to have a gap between those two. Same. Actually, yeah, let's put that in there. And continue it with gaps. There we go. I want to continue to have little corner shops that are accessible in this area. So I'm going to have a few of these. Maybe the odd larger one. want to make sure that we've got this fenced off actually, so that we make sure that we've got room to fit in houses of a proper size. Easiest way to do that is with a standard fence, and then let's just make this a bit more accessible for our residents there by joining that to there. They can walk across. Yeah, also there to there. We do have a bit of a gap here, don't we? Could we put some kind of service in there? So yeah, this section's quite bad for fire coverage. Let's fit something in there. Yeah, there we go. It's just off our collector road. We've got police coverage over here, which is fine. And it was going to be our death care that we needed to take care of, wasn't it? I'm wondering, can we fit this in here? We can do, yeah, and it would actually take out some of the fencing, but that's fine. Let's, yeah, do that. Okay. Okay, so given that, I'm actually going to delete that piece of fence and instead extend that up to there. And have that connect to there. Let's just bring that back in here one more time. Okay. For some reason there's still a few odd blocks that aren't filling in, which is weird. But maybe we can just fill this in with a few more services. Just doing a little bit of traffic management, putting in stop signs instead of traffic lights. Right, okay. So let's continue with this. Where else can we expand? There's a little bit here. Looks like we'll have to think about putting a bend in. Let's turn most of our road guidelines. Actually, I put those back on as well. Yep. Yeah, I'll put that there, I think. And then I think I would like to create a second connection with this onto this plateau area here. For some reason it's quite dip, so I might fix that a little bit. that a little bit more of a shelf. And then smooth that out a little bit there. Yeah. So can we get this to jump across? Oh, it needs to be higher than I thought. Yeah, surely that should jump across there. Yeah, there we go. I think I want to force that last bit to be ground level. Yep. And then maybe let's work from this section here to be our leveling area. Going to bring that up slightly. Yeah, that works for me. So let's see if we can skirt around the terrain here, keeping something roughly the same height. Out there, and then start to go up here where it's at a much shallower angle. That's it. And then what I want to do is try and reconnect again with our tree-lined road that's coming this way. Let's come back to the normal view. Yes, I think I want to make sure I connect those in there like that. Bring it up to there. There we go. We've got a few points of connectivity now there. And then over here I'm thinking about having either some industry or maybe even just some garbage disposal or something that we can keep out of the way that is polluting. So maybe we could add a road coming in like that. Have that come to there. And then maybe add a recycling centre here, and maybe a second one. Oh, we've got one there that's not too far away. Yeah, okay, I think that'll do for now. I don't want to spend too much money. So, wow, it's quite the storm going on at the moment. Luckily we don't have too far to go to get the pipes connected. Yeah, there we go. Right. What's going on with this? Yeah, oh, that's a water tower that I've turned off. And yeah, this industry section is looking pretty sorry for itself, but I'm fine with that staying as it is for now. We might repurpose this area later on. Seeing that, yeah, we really don't have enough industry to support with the people we have in our town at the moment. Let's think about either adding a few more buildable areas on this hill, or concentrating on this nice big section over here. I feel like this will be a bit easier to manipulate. Yeah, it's quite flat out here. Let's make sure we bring this down to ground level. Continue it out. I have a feeling that I'll just continue that straight for now. Yeah, okay. So for the other side of this river, I'm trying to, because we haven't done much yet, I'm trying to plan out where do I want my next collector to go, and then we can branch from there. So we've got this one that's going to head off this way towards the sea in the top right hand area. I definitely want to keep a collector though running parallel with the river, so I think what I'll do is I'll give us some decent space to add another riverside suburb. So I'm thinking of placing the road somewhere here perpendicular. We've got a weird terrain section as well actually, so maybe we could use that to help serve where the edge of our suburbia is. Let's have a look. Yeah, we could put the suburbia up on the little plateau. Just maybe place our road there. I think I'm happy with it being straight that way, but if we go this way, we're going to need to start to put a bend in it eventually. So I'm going to come out about 40 there, and then keep following that weird contour. Yeah, I'll leave that there for now. Right, okay. So, because this section here is a little weird, let's try and fix the approach to this junction and then put a roundabout in. So, first,
the Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents are advised to avoid forested areas. A forest fire is raging in the area. Leave campsites and tree houses immediately.
There's a forest fire and it's one tree. Oh, it's spread to a house. Let's see. I can hear the fire engines. It's spreading again. Here they are, they're on their way. That should be able to deal with that. Here they come. Oh, this fire on this house put itself out, which is surprising. There we go. The tree is still on fire though. I guess that'll just burn itself out. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna speed the game up again. Right. Where were we? Over here. Let's get our level terrain tool out.
A forest fire is raging in the area. Leave campsites and tree houses immediately.
Okay. I want to bring this same height as that section there. Same with this one. Yeah, there we go. And have this. Oh, that's interesting. Let's put it back to that level. That is weird. Okay, and this one I'll sort of place manually somewhere between the two. Yeah, okay. This one I want to place at the same height as well. Okay. Let's get out the 3-lane one-way road, no parking. I'd like to use the roundabout area. Oh, it doesn't place it for me, so I'll pick it from our roundabout builder. There we go, 3-lane road, no parking. Let's maybe have this even slightly bigger. Yeah. Let me check with other roundabouts we placed. Oh, it's not even as big as this one, I don't think, but I think this should be big enough for the area. Yeah, that should match now. There we go. Now let's do the normal additions to our roundabout. So we turn off the areas where we let the pedestrians cross. And let's add our markings. We have presets that I've been using now across this map. And I'll place it there and here. Is that right? I know what's wrong. I need to make sure that I have a 3 versus 2 entry into this roundabout. Yep, this is the one. Yeah, there we go. Same there and there. Right, actually let's sort the shallowness of the entry as well. So we can adjust that by, what is it, 15? Yeah, there we go. 15. 15. Now it'll be a lot easier to see that our sections, when we add our marking tools, which if I can find it is in here. Yeah, there we go. Let's remove all of these, put our preset back in. Yeah, and spin it round. There we go. Same here, and it's already put it the right way around for us. Same here. Yep, and last one. No, that doesn't look right. Now it looks okay. Yeah. Last bit to sort it all out is Control Shift left click on the traffic manager, and there we go. I think I might move the node for this one further down. Yeah. Okay, good to go then on this side. So first of all, let's think about maybe doing something where we mirror the other side by having a small road, maybe this time branch off straight from here as a T-junction and bend in to the river again. So let's maybe come out 12. Now let's try 10. 10, you there, 10, you there. Yeah, I think that I like that. And start off coming out straight, and then make sure we put a bend in. Yeah, okay. Going to see if we can fit under there. Yeah, we can. Okay. So this is potentially going to flood very often. Let's maybe keep it there, see how it goes. Might even raise this up a little bit. Trees still fit under there. Okay, and how about we bring those back up to the same height as this one. Yeah. Maybe it's a good spot here to pull out a bit of key wall. We haven't done that yet, have we? Where is that? In here, yeah. Flood wall. Is that gonna? That's never gonna fit. Can we just bring that straight along? Yeah, I think that seems reasonable to me. Let's. Oh, I have got road guidelines on. Okay, what about continuing this way as well? Okay. So let's start to build off of this now. We can maybe leave a couple of nodes distance and then start to come in with the main road here. It stops just short of where the terrain starts to drop off. Yep. And maybe have this as a little mini section where we add a tiny town square in here. How about that? So we'd need to make sure we come out from there. Yeah, let's just start throwing this in and see what it looks like. So let's bring that out there. Just bear in mind that we have different angle slightly. So I'm going to put a bend in about here. Yeah. I can't get that to go straight. Okay. So if I just connect that to there for now. Don't really like the way that's falling into the floor, so I'm just going to raise all of that, I think. Buildings, trees, segments, surfaces, decals, props. Yeah, let's pull all of that, I think, and have it be the same height as this here. Oh no, that doesn't work too well. Okay, what if we make it the same as that there? Okay, what about that there? Okay. Let's just smoothen this out a little bit. Can't resist bringing another one in here, so let's get that through there. How about, yeah, we just put a curve in there. Yeah. And let's get some water across to this side. Yeah. Under our main collector seems a good place to start. That's pretty decent coverage. Hi, Wilk. How's it going? I'm just cool, good. Just trying to plan out a little suburb across the river here, expanding out a little bit. I've got a fair few mods I'm using in this game, so yeah, you don't like the lining up with the river there. Yeah, the tree-lined road is a little bit off, right? Is there any good reason why I shouldn't keep these together more closely? Could actually let the river run wider and force the barrier to come back a bit. I think that would be easier than moving all of my roads. I think for now I'm just going to continue that, actually just bring that out again because I did want to join that up with my collector. Let's put that in to finish that bit off. Yeah, there's going to be a few random spaces on this side anyway, because I would like to have this be a neighbourhood which has fairly large residences that are spaced out from each other anyway, but yeah, down on the waterfront to get the benefit of that prime time placement. I definitely think I could continue that out here, right? Maybe even just add a few leisure facilities down here as well, right? So we could have this road that comes right off the collector come all the way down to the riverfront. Let me try and get this out at the right angle. Oh, I think if I continue that, it should come out. Hard mode. So hard mode makes all of your service buildings cost more money, and if you place down a building and then want to move it later on, the cost of resituating that building is also higher. So maybe as an example, I can show you here see, it's hard for me to prove without having what the easy mode is, but you can see that the cost of a normal firehouse is 15,000, and then the upkeep is maybe higher as well. Yeah, I thought I would just try out playing a map on stream that I haven't played before, whilst also having disasters turned on, whilst dealing with hard mode as well. Yeah, I've been trying to take a bit of inspiration from other people as well, but thought I would give myself a few mods to play about with. But I'm trying not to use the mods to fix all my problems. Yeah, I think to be honest, I don't mind having this veer off from the river. I will continue with what I said I was going to do, which is bring this from my collector down to the riverside. Yeah, I think that one there is continuing that. If it's not, I can fix it. Somehow it doesn't look straight, but I think it is straight. And then, yeah, bring this one along. Although that doesn't look great there with the land. Let's maybe take that down a little bit. So I'm thinking of using this little road at the front here to place a few leisure facilities on, if I even have access to them yet. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Here we go. Yeah, how about a fishing pier to start with? Maybe have that right at the end of the road. How about a marina as well? Have that close to it. You've taken a bulldozer to your map, have you? So let me finally get some residents in here. Yeah, because of the way I've done these, I can easily fit in some 4x4s and even let them have a bit of a gap down this tree-lined road. So they have like some prime residential slots. Yes, maybe fill those in as well. Yeah, I don't mind having a gap there. It sort of serves to prove that these houses are in a particularly nice spot, I suppose, and get a bit of extra space from their neighbours. Yeah, typically the ones by the river would have a larger plot of land, right? That's just a stylistic choice. There are other parts of my city where everybody's crammed in as close as we can get them. Plus the road is kind of dictating where the nice big 4x4 blocks are going to fill in, like that. Seems to fit well. And how about continue that there? Seems rude not to. This one, you can see there's a 2x4, it's annoying there, so I think what I'll do is I'll allow an extra little gap there. Let's see, there's some weird broken sections here, but I don't mind that too much. I might put a corner shop in there or something. My biggest city, off the top of my head, I'm not sure actually. I've only ever taken one to about 120,000 maybe, something like that. After that, it gets a little bit hard to put more into it without really testing your computer, and also kind of lose what spurred you on at the start when you have a city that is kind of finished, if you know what I mean. What have we got here? We've got water issues. Okay. Oh, we just reached big town. I can buy another slot, which I've been wanting to do. I've now got campus areas. I don't think I'm anywhere near yet the level of adding a university to this. What else have we got? IT cluster, leisure specialisation, loads of policies. Look, high density. Incineration plants. Some mass transit, which I haven't really touched yet at all. Some more disasters buildings, so that'll be good. Yeah, okay. Bit more mass transit. Right, we need to sort out our water problem. How about I just throw in another water pump to start with. There's a nice bit of space here, but it looks weird set up that high on top of that, so I think I might put it on this side. Got a bit of flooding issue here. What is happening to this river? Oh, it's slowly making its way down. I haven't touched the river yet, I swear. It's just every now and again it floods upriver. I guess it's all the rain. How about a sneak in a water pump actually here underneath or away from all the houses and stuff, and have it near a road which is just going to hop across. And then maybe even force it down a little bit. Use a mod just to force it into the ground a little bit. Yeah, you don't often see rivers behave like that. Look at the surf here. What is that all about? I mean, it's not really a wave, it's a... What is going on? Wow, there's loads of them. The water physics has always been weird in this game, but I don't think I've ever seen it do this. Right, let's get this water connected up somewhere useful. I've got a pipe here, so that's pretty handy. Right, there we go. Do I need some power over here, I think. I'm going to take that up there, I think, to there. Yeah, let's see if the bridge makes it. Oh no, the bridge is fine at the moment. Actually, there are other bridges I've placed up here. Well, just one so far. This one is even lower down and even more at risk. But it's still standing. I have a special spot I'm using for water treatment, so I'm going to continue that over here. Inland water treatment plant. Yep. There we go. Actually, let me just check that again. So, come on, wake up. Yeah, there we go. That'll sort my water for a while. Yeah, I've built so many cities over the years where everybody is crammed in that I wanted to spend a bit of time giving people more space on this map. Now, the square I started on was this one, so you can kind of see how I started off with a slightly more packed in city feel. But then after that I thought I'd sort of spread out a little bit, so everything over here in the bottom left and over there is definitely spread out more. There's more to do with trying to make all of these areas by the riverside more desirable places to live, and giving residents houses that have a larger plot of land. Yeah, you missed that. Last week I added in a ton of farms just over this hill. If you look over that way, you can see I've added a load of farms with the industry DLC. So yeah, the industry DLC is a great way to make money if you haven't used it much before. It's an extra pack you'll have to get if you want to make use of these. Oh yeah, oil doesn't hang around, does it? Unless you turn on the unlimited oil and ore in your settings. That I find really useful. It's slightly unrealistic, but yeah, if you want your city to run for a decent length of time, I find just turning on the oil and ore really helps. Otherwise you'll just be importing tons of goods into your city after a few months. Yeah, I mean, I can talk about farms if you'd like, but I don't want to tell you stuff you already know, but I thought I'd set these up. Yeah, so if you've got a lot of land which you can see is yellow like this here, it's quite obvious here where the good farmland is, right? This whole section is good farmland. And what I did was I planned ahead a bit and sort of marked off a massive area as industry only, specifically for farms. So if you have the industry DLC, you can draw out industry areas for each specific type of industry in the game. So under these industry tabs you can place very specific farm buildings, and what I've done is I've painted a large what are they called? I can't find the word. What's the word? District. A large district. It's purely for the purposes of farming, and because I've reserved it that way, I know that I'm going to not build any houses around it. So you can see I've added some suburbs of houses here to the right and a few here to the left, and this in the middle is going to purely be for farming only. I've even got some roads planned out here for more farms in the future that you might. This is just a map that I found I thought I'd use because it had a lot of farming areas. It had a lot of trees, as you can see off in the distance.
Report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future.
We've got meteors coming.
Immediately if any is available.
Just going to turn on my disaster unit building because we'll probably need it. So like, yeah, I'd say any farmland you've got. Oh wow, that is devastating.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site.
Oh, even the wind turbines have gone down. Wow, I need to maybe pause the game, I think, and think about how to fix this. Wow. First thing I want to do is get the highway sorted. I think, but Okay. Let's sort out the terrain, I think. Yeah. Gonna bring that straight through. Smooth that off a bit. There we go. Let's quickly solve the Meteor problem. It's quite unrealistic, but there we go. Can put the highway back. Let's see. Let's put that. Maybe put a curve in it as well. Yeah. Okay. And let's put that to there. And get that fixed. Ah, why isn't that fitting in there? Might have to. I've got a few mods, so I'll use them for now. I've got Anarchy and other things to play around with. So actually, yeah, let's just do that and have that come out to there. I'd like to maybe force that to be ground level. I'm going to make use of the Move It mod to fix that a little bit. Maybe make that straight, okay. And then I'll sort out this bit in the middle to maybe bring that down the lane. Get the traffic manager out and fix my lane mathematics. There we go. So everybody merging gets their own lane when they come in. Right, that'll do. Let's carry on. So what else have I got to do? Need to fix the roads that are still broken. One of these, let me see that. Yeah, here it is. So this view shows me the devastation, and looks like I need to fix a few more of these. Oh, where did that go? Right. Yeah, there we go. And there and there. Oh, that's good. That one and that one. Nearly done. And then that one. Okay. I think we're all good. And there was a wind farm that disappeared over here as well. Oh, this is good. We've got a helicopter coming in to rescue people. For some reason has landed inside the hill. That was a terrible parking job. Oh wow, you can actually see them out there with a sniffer dog. I don't know if you can see that. There's a guy with his sniffer dog. Right, good, we can rebuild the wind turbine, and it's back. Got a power cable that needs fixing. There we go. Oh. What is... Come on, join. There we go. Right, I reckon that fire is going to spread for a while. Don't really have the money to afford a helicopter fire unit. But I think we've saved the area just about, right? Let's see, what is this doing? Wow, there's an imaginary speed bump here, look. What is that all about? Let's sort that out. Oh yeah, that node is way too close to that node. It should be better now. I need somebody to come along and test it. Oh yeah, he flew through. No jumping anymore. What about this one? Yeah, he's fine. Phew, crisis averted. Yeah, so just I would like try and plan ahead if you can. Like if you've got a small bit of farmland, mark it out with a zone to yeah, help you remember that to leave it alone for farming only. Yeah, like these industry buildings rely on good farmland to pull up lots of production. So you can see this one, for example, is creating 6,720 units per week, whatever a unit means. Yeah. Let me go back to filling in some houses over here. So this was our prime residential spot, so I'm going to keep this section like that, I think, with a few gaps. Yeah. Maybe even join these together with a path. Yeah, up to you really. If the farmland you've got is only a tiny little splodge, then yeah, it might be worth just keeping it as residential, right? And if you can spot a bigger bit of farmland elsewhere, aim for that, then yeah. I'm going to try and solve the problem of weird blocking by adding a fence or two, because I like doing that to help me with changing the way this goes here, right? So if I put that fence there, hopefully I can get a decent sized house in. Yeah, there we go. Guess it might make more sense actually to put that fence alongside the path. So let me do it that way. I'll delete that there. Oh no, it would have been better if I had it. Fine, let's do that. At least now I can get a good sized house there. And let's do that there. And there. And why not add a path through the middle here, keep people connected. There we go. And maybe here again I can use a fence to sort out some of this janky stuff with these blocks. What if I keep that from being built on by putting a fence up there? Yeah, I can put in some 3s there, and another 3, and another 3 there. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Here again, I could do the same thing, right? Let's maybe add a little bit there and there. Yeah, there we go. Now I can get a nice sized house in there. Let's get rid of that tree. What about here? Got some weird blocks again. Although I'm missing quite a few shopping areas, so how about we use this little offshoot as a mini shopping district. So how about something there and there and there. And why don't we make it easier for people to walk about? And I want to try and get that to there. Yep, and then can we squeeze that in there? Oh yeah, I can live with that. Okay. I think I'll join these two as well. And those two there. Really helps to have paths, stop people getting their cars out of their pockets as much as possible. Right, I was going to put a couple more fences in, so yeah, something like that, just to sort of show that this is a shopping section. Yeah, and then a few more shops there and there. Why not just finish these off with a couple of houses? I'll move down here. Seems like we should put a connecting path to fill in this gap. So I'll put that in there, I think. We've definitely got a bit of room to put a decent sized house there and there. Trying to see if I can mirror what I've done down here up there again, so I'll try and keep the same pattern going. How about we mark off this through road with a fence all the way down, and then that will help us get a couple more houses in. Why don't we have a few slim ones in there? Yeah, we'll try like that. And just to finish this bit off here, fill that in there. And I think I want to do the same. Let's make this a shorter one to there. Same there. And there. Let's bring a path all the way across. There's not much point having a path going that way. Normally you would put paths going from here to here, right, to make a shortcut. So I think I'll just stick with that. There's another shortcut. And let's do that there as well. And why not finish it off all the way down there? Let's continue that fence down. Okay. Right. I think we've nearly finished this little suburb off to the side. Oh, we've got another surge coming down. Wow, it just makes no sense, right? It's like Moses is out here parting the waves every now and again. Going to finish these off with a few slim houses. I think we need a few more shops as we come into this section, so yeah, I think here is a good spot for that. So I'm just going to add a couple of bigger shops just off of that road there. Make sure these guys have got water. How are we doing? We stopped making money at the moment, but more waves continue to roll through. Oh wow, look at the boats in this marina. They're getting beached. What's the land value down here at the front? Yeah, pretty decent. We don't really have any services out here. I should think about adding something. So our biggest concern really is fire coverage. So I'm thinking of adding something just here off of the main collector, if I can fit it in. Yeah, that fits there. It's almost hidden beside or below the bridge, but I don't mind that too much. How's our traffic looking? We've got good traffic flow. It's a little bit busy here, but I think that's just because this is a main intersection of our highway. Otherwise looks reasonable. Yeah, this node here is causing people to change lanes a lot. The way he's turning in there. Is there any way we can change how this is happening? So what I'm thinking is I don't really want people changing like two lanes at once. So I'll make those guys only come down one lane. These guys Yeah, I think that hopefully that'll sort it. The rest can do what they like, I think. This guy, I want the ability to go up one lane if he wants to. This guy in the middle can do whatever he likes. Yeah, that should help that, I think. Right, we still need to get more people moving into our town. So let's think about continuing this road here along the front. I'll put the tree-lined version back on again. And try and get this to fit with our barrier that we've got here for the river. Doesn't seem to go there okay, but that's pretty close. Yeah, it doesn't look quite right. We can fix it in post, as they say. I'm going to take it out as far as there. Seems to have dug itself down as well, which is weird. Okay, let's try and grab the road nodes only. Yeah, I think I've got the road nodes, and we'll set them the same height as this one. And yeah, that's done that okay. This one still needs to come up a bit, and I think so does the one around here. And there's one in the middle somewhere. There it is. There we go. And then for some reason this didn't want to stay close to the barrier, so I'm just going to use the move it mod to bring them all in a little bit. Yeah. Okay, that makes me feel a bit better about those. Now to join up with this road with something that comes off of our collector. How about we add in a straight road that comes in a few nodes in from the roundabout, somewhere about here. Go straight across. Well, it's gouged its way through there. Actually, maybe we could keep that and then add a bridge over the top. Yeah, it seems that we could easily get a bridge across there, although it doesn't want to go at a 90-degree angle. And I can't seem to get it to fit to the terrain. I have to come up slightly. Okay. Actually, I want that to be bike as well as road access for the normal cars. And why don't we now force that to go to ground? Let's bend that around a little bit. Yeah, and let's connect this up to here. Do something similar here. Bring that out like that. So we want to get a decent amount of building area here, so I'm going to try and build a square in that follows the river a little bit, so it would be perfectly square. Something where the angle doesn't mess me up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, why not put that like that? Yeah. We could even make sure we get decent sized houses by putting a fence there through the back. And maybe put a fence in there as well. Yeah. Thinking of adding a park off of that label, that road there. So I'll leave that square empty. For this section, I definitely want to bring this in so that I can then connect with a path to there. And let's aim for that little spot there, like that, and close them off with another bendy road like that. We've got a square there we can do something with as well. I think I'll continue this down as well. Bring that off to there. Maybe turn angle off. Yep, there we go. There we go. I am well on the way to filling this in already. Maybe put road guidelines back on. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. And then I can join that up to there. Let's keep this fairly uniform for now. And I think what I should do is close these, because that's about as long as we want any of our sections to be, I think, before we would think about closing them off. fit there? No, that's alright. Okay, let's get some water pipes underneath for these folks. Let's bring that into there. Bring that in for our main road in. It's going to come down there, across to there, to there, and finally there. That I'm going to take right along there. I'm only really building pipes where I absolutely need to, but also keeping them well under the roads where they should be. Let's see if I can get away with putting just one across. Yeah, there we go. Might need something there. Okay, now I can keep filling these in. I think I'm going to put a couple of shops here because it's not too far away from the collector road. I want to keep this little road that is ploughing through there free either side, so keep that like that. Maybe add a couple more smaller shops there and there as well. Yeah. How are we doing for power? Apparently we're not doing well. Yeah, looks like we do need some more power. Okay. Can I... Oh, we've got the solar updraft tower now. Yeah, this will give us loads of power. But for now, I just want to chuck the budget up a little bit more while we decide what we want to spend our money on. Oh yeah, it definitely needs some more production. Right. So our generally noisy, polluted area is over here, so I'm wondering about just putting a solar tower in here, but that's a bit close to these residentials. We also have this corner here by the highway. That might be a good spot as you're coming into the city, just have a massive solar tower. Where else could we maybe put it? Oh, maybe here as well, actually. Kind of hidden away. Also, as you are coming into the city, it's very eye-catching. Yeah, I'm going to put it there. Okay, now that we placed that, we can fix our budget. Let's see, we're making tons now. Still got tons. Let's see. Can we take it down to like 75%? Yeah. Okay. Water's reasonable. Trash collection is managing just about. Actually, let's check our landfill sites. Yeah, we should try and empty a couple of these. So let's carry on with filling in our riverside houses. I think I would like to be brave and give these citizens a house right on the river. I'm sure they can get insurance that will cover any water damage Let's give them some nice big houses with a bit of a gap to their nearest neighbour. Because the terrain picks up fairly steeply, I'm actually thinking about not adding any houses here on this road behind, because to be honest it is a bit steep to change that. We could maybe even smooth that out a bit. So yeah, let's do that. And instead we'll have houses on the next level in. Like that, for example. I do want to add a few fences again. Just trying to see if I can create some more useful blocks for housing. And I don't mind the bendy roads, I kind of want to work with that. So there, for example, that helps us a little bit. Here, yeah, okay. Where else? Here I think we need something. And something there as well. Yeah, I'll do that there. Yeah, that looks good. And then lastly there and there as well. Maybe put a bend on this one. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Before we put some houses in here, let's maybe pre-plan a bit of helpful pavement placement. So I definitely want something going from there to there. And let's go there to there. We should maybe put in a pedestrian bridge, I reckon. Yeah, let's do it there. And then here, definitely need to join those two. Here as well. Yep, and then this one down to here. This one down to there. Definitely need something connecting that to there. Around the back. Okay. Then something there as well. And then something halfway along these. Looks good to me. Don't mind that one being a bit off center. I didn't want to destroy this 4x4. So let's maybe start from there. There's a 4x4. There's a 4x4. Yeah, and then let's maybe try and give them some gaps. Let's continue that this side. Okay, let's yeah, it looks like a good spot to me. I'm gonna add a couple of ones that are only 3. People are moving in really quickly. And don't mind if they don't all have a gap. Just try and give the ones down on the waterfront proper 4x4. Yeah, that works well. Let's do that there. Like that. Doesn't look like it's going to work perfectly there, but we can get something. Getting there. Filled in that little section. Yeah, I think I want to continue with some shops along here. And then back to houses again. Let's give them a bit of room to deal with that terrain behind them. And let's put a few more decent sized buildings in there. Here as well. Looking good. I'm quite liking the way this is turning out. Okay, let's do a slim couple of houses there. Off the back we've got room for a few more 4x4s. Good, okay. Let's think about what park we want to add in here. Something which is reasonably big. Yeah, that looks good to me. Can we even bring a path off of it there? Oops. Yeah, we could bring that down there, and that into there, and that one into there. Even put a couple of houses there. Yeah, let's continue just everything in this square, I think. We'll continue like that. Do I want just a little house? Let's have a little house there. Maybe put some smaller ones here, seeing as they are close to our collector. Oh, it seems rude not to put a 4x4 there, doesn't it? Yeah, let's squeeze a few in there. Here we're good to go with some 4s. And I wanted to get a corner shop there. And a corner shop there. Can add a few more of the standard there. Okay, good. Any more places I can fill in with some small shops? Or maybe here actually I could add a couple of small shops. Yeah. Let's have that. And then a couple more spots where I can fit a path in as well. Definitely want to try and connect this section to this section. Yeah, that looks good. And then this road junction here is annoying me. We need to, I think first of all, make this a asymmetric road. Let's do that. There we go. And now we can sort out this junction with a bit of traffic management. So I don't want traffic lights there anymore. I want stop signs. And then here, let's give everybody a dedicated lane. And that's moving a lot better already. We're not creating nearly as much traffic anymore. Wow, we really did create a bit of a traffic problem. This as well needs to change. Yeah, that's the way around I want it for now. Wow, look at all the traffic that's just moving in here. These are just from people moving in, I assume. I think they've decided it's quicker to come in. Yeah, I think what I might do is turn this around so that it's actually escape only. So change to this road, like that. And then make sure we fix that so that people who are coming out only go there straight on. Yeah. That's much better. And then we force people to actually use the roundabout that we've built to make their way in. Here, I think we will need an asymmetric roundabout, so let's asymmetric road, sorry. Again, let's sort the yield signs out and give everybody a designated lane, and this should be a lot smoother. Seems we've got a bit of a trash problem building up, so let's have a look. Yeah, we've got nothing really on this side of the river. For now I'm thinking of just adding another here. And we'll see if that manages to take care of the problem. Yeah, the coverage is not very good, is it, on this side? How's our industry area doing? We've got a lot of build-up of crops and animal products. We've got over 1,000 people working here. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, a good amount of them are well educated. Okay. Just want to check how well our industry is doing money making wise. Yeah, see, most of our profit is coming from exporting goods from the warehouses, which is a good sign. Okay. How are we doing here with our trucks coming in to deal with the rubbish? See, there are a few making their way in now. Let's see if these houses that are red get dealt with. Yeah, looks like we're all good. We need to empty another one of these. Okay. How's this one doing? This is 28%, 24%, and 99. Okay. How are we doing people-wise in terms of employment? Oh yeah, unemployment is only 1%. Wow. Yeah, definitely need to continue to expand with residents. Got 5,000 jobs available and actually not enough people to fill them, so yeah. How about people's education? Education isn't great, but you can see that we've got a decent amount of people that are educated and some well educated as well. High school, we're still doing fine with just having one high school. See, we only really need to have enough high schools to fill the capacity. Each high school takes 1,000 people, and we only have 1,300 eligible, so we don't really need more high schools. Elementary, yeah, we are a bit low, so we could maybe think about adding another elementary school now. So how about, seeing as we've got one over here, I want to keep the area around the farm uneducated because you need a largely uneducated workforce for that particular industry. Let's check here. Yeah, about half of the workforce need to be uneducated. So we maybe to help over here to have some of the residents upgrade their homes, we can think about placing a school. I'm actually thinking near this park would be really nice. So we could maybe replace one of these houses here with a school. It's just going to knock that path out, which is really annoying. So I'm going to anarchy that in, I think. There we go. And then here I want to delete that and instead place a little basketball court here. Is it this one? Yeah. If I can fit one in. Oh no, it won't fit. Can we Anarchy something in? Oh yeah, that doesn't seem too out of place to me. If anything, it should be moved over a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Can hear all the ding ding dings of people upgrading. How is healthcare looking? Yeah, I think our healthcare is suffering a bit over here, so let's add something in. We've got a sort of mini collector here for our little suburb. Also got something right here that we could maybe fit something in. How about this one? Yeah, I'm going to put something there. What are we doing for death care over this side of the town? There's nothing really over here. So we do have room for something if I place it there and then rebuild the path. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll place that and just replace the path around it. Dong. I'm going to put that connection in there, I think. How are we doing for police? Oh, there's no police station nearby, so let's add one of those in as well. Whereabouts can we fit that? Yeah, I think maybe sacrifice that little house there to place it in. We've got fire coverage already. Do we want to think about placing our first childcare centre? Yeah, I'm not sure yet, to be honest. Money-wise, how are we doing? Okay, I'm making a bit of profit at the moment. Expenses from industry versus profit is pretty good at the moment, so I think it's, yeah, it's nearly all coming from industry, which is great. How is our traffic? Still pretty good. I think that little junction is dealing with quite a lot of traffic there. How's this junction doing? Got people racing along here. Let me turn the odd routes on. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of people making use of this road. See all the private vehicles in pink coming through here. A lot of them coming from all all the way over here. A lot of them coming or going to work actually. All the way out here. Okay. We can put one of our landfills back into action. Oh, we've got another flood coming down the river. And I think actually if I can afford and I have the tile to do so, I want to finish off this square this evening. Yeah, let's purchase that. And actually let's have a peek at what we can see over here now. Oh yeah. We found the edge of the map in terms of where the sea is. Just wondering if I can see any ship paths nearby. Oh yeah, there's one. Up at the top there. That's good, okay. That's maybe worth aiming for then. So now that I've bought that square, the first thing I really want to do is take this bridge right across it. Let's try and get this straight and at a reasonable level. Can't tell at the moment if I need to go higher or lower. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, okay. Let's check the terrain out on this side. Oh, it's quite flat over here. Okay, let's bring the bridge down then reasonably quickly. Maybe in about 30 units. Yeah, we've got a little hump that's just appeared over here, which is interesting. Could maybe take our road around that. Let's force this to go down the road to the ground. Maybe put that up to like 14 or something, and then take it 14 this way. How does that look with the rest of what our city is doing? Oh yeah, maybe we don't bend it that much backwards. I think what I'll do is continue this road out 100 units or so. Let's see if we can get that to 100. There we go. Just to give us something to aim for. And that's quite flat. There's a big hill range coming up though. How can we connect that over to there sensibly? So yeah, I think what I will do is come off from there, and then why don't we get a little bit windy as we go down the hill? So we'll go down to there, and then down to there, and connect up to there. There we go. We've made yet another connection to another part of our city. This is looking pretty good. thinking of making this a roundabout later on, so let's assume that our collector is going to continue off this way. Not sure what we're going to do about that big hill though, so oops, wrong one, this one. Yeah, we've got some definite terrain difficulties to deal with. Yeah, let's continue that off there like that. So I am thinking that because there's a bit of a valley here, I want to plan to place a road through the middle of it, through there, and let's continue to bend that off towards our road here. Yeah, there we go. Good, okay. And then this road, why do we bring this around? And it can wind its way around this weird little bump. To there. There we go. And it's put a really weird bump in the middle, which is very strange. Let's make that the same height as that one. And what if we just do our normal traffic management here? And yeah, so we've now got a city which is suddenly connected in quite a few different places, so leaves us in a good spot to keep building off of it with more suburbs and perhaps places of industry for next time. I'm thinking about stopping here. I don't really want to get started on another new section for this evening, so yeah, I hope that was reasonably a productive stream. I think we've got to the next level. We're at big town, we're almost at small city, so maybe we can do that one next time. Let's just check out how the crops and the animal products are shifting. So because we've got so many workers now, it's probably creating even more traffic than there was in this section. So traffic is up, but it seems like, I was going to say, it seems like the products are getting where they need to get, but then you get these showing that, yeah, we have tons of crops available, but it seems to take a while for the crops to appear in the small animal pastures where they need to be getting to. So I don't think we're wanting for crops or animal products, to be honest. Yeah. Flour. We're not making nearly enough flour, apparently. is wrong with this. Let's try and sort the level of this thing out. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Can I make sure this is all the same height? Oh, that's helped a little bit. Okay. Our roundabouts are dealing with the traffic pretty well, despite how busy this section of our town is. Yeah. Okay. I'll leave you guys with a view of our rainy city. And I think I'll stop it there. Until next time, I should see you guys Thursday. Good evening and good night.